everyone, I hope you're doing alright and hope you're having a good day so far. So this house that we're building today, we're building a starter home, and I actually built this house over on Twitch. I think I built it like 2 weeks ago now. I think I built it on a Wednesday. So yeah, just under 2 weeks ago. And I don't normally build on stream. I'm a bit like self-conscious about it, but I thought, you know what, we'll build a house and we'll just see how it goes. Also, if you can hear my smoke alarm, again, the button needs resetting to recharge the smoke alarm, so it'll make a beep every now and again. I will try and edit it out, and I'll try and like record the voiceover where I stop speaking as the thing goes off. But yeah, anyway, so I wanted to build a starter home because I've not built a starter home for a while, and I did use packs for this one. Sometimes when I do a starter home, I like to do base game ones, but this time I did use packs. I used cottage living. What else did I use? Seasons, outdoor retreat, and I also used laundry day as well. But yeah, built it over on Twitch. I ended up trying to record the footage of the build, but it just came out like really blurry and really bad quality. So I thought I'm just going to build it again just for the sake of the speed build. And I didn't actually finish it off. I didn't finish the outside of the build. I will say though, I did forget to record myself doing the landscaping. So if there's a big jump and there's like landscaping all of a sudden, or there's like plants, that's why. But yeah, did use a lot of debug plants for this one, obviously with it being a starter home. It's a starter home for 2 sims, I will say as well, so it should be just under like 22,000. And yeah, we've just moved on to the interior. A little trick as well, if you're ever wanting to do a starter home, use that construction, is it called construction quality concrete? It's free, it's a free flooring, and you can make little tiled bathroom floors out of it, or kitchen flooring if you want. Yeah, it's really useful. But yeah, the thing I had in mind for this, for the exterior and like the style of the build, was just like a basic sort of 1-story house really. While I was streaming, my friend JasmineParis, who also streams over on Twitch, I'll put the link to her channel in the description. She plays a lot of Sims 2 and various other games, but yeah, Sims 2 mainly. And she actually said, because we were thinking about like the backstory of the house and what type of sim would live here, and she said, oh, it could be a teacher that's like bought their first home. So that's kind of what we went with. So I imagined that it would be a teacher's home who's moved in with the partner, and it's their first home, and they're kind of in the process of having it done up. So as you can see with the bedroom, they've got like a decent bed, but then they've got like this sort of like grotty, not grotty, but it's like dated wallpaper and like furniture that's a bit, you know, sort of used secondhand. And then the bathroom, they've just got like the basics. And I just thought that the sim could, you know, it could be a house that they're gonna do up over time. So, you know, maybe one day they'll build an extension on the back, so they could have like another bedroom for a kid in the future, or maybe they don't want kids, you never know. They could even convert the garage into like a kid's room. And I also used gallery art for the garage doors because I saw somebody else, I can't remember who it was, but somebody else used gallery art for garage doors on a build on Instagram, and I thought I want to do that. So I found this creator that makes garage doors, and I'll link there, or I'll type their gallery ID in the description as well. But yeah, that's a good trick as well, because it don't actually count as money when you use art in the house, like the gallery art, which is just like in-game art, but obviously it would be like CC pictures that are then converted into painting from reference. Because if you didn't know, that's how people create no CC gallery art. They just have CC in the game and then have the sim like paint it from reference, and then they just upload it to the gallery, and then it classes as no CC. So yeah, so we're just decorating the kitchen, and I went like back and forth while I was streaming on this one because I wanted to use the green counters because they're my favourite counters in the cottage living counters, the green swatch. But I thought, do you know what, we'll go with like a white. And yeah, the idea behind the house, like I said, is that the sim is to like remodel it or refurbish it, decorate it or whatever. So they've started on the living room first, which I think is quite like realistic. I know when I moved into my own house for the first time, the living room was the first like room that I wanted to get right, and my bedroom as well, because I thought we're going to be in those rooms the most. So, well, I guess your bedroom, you're not really in it, but I do like to spend time in my bedroom, like playing on my Switch and stuff. Nowadays, I spend more time in my office and then my living room than my bedroom, but I do like to have a nice space, which is probably why my bedroom is the last to get decorated, because I've sort of redecorated my entire house slowly, and my bedroom is the last one. I've not really done anything to that since I moved in, to be honest. So yeah, I thought they could have started on the living room. So they've still got quite like dated wallpaper, maybe an older sim used to live here, and then they've like bought this house and they're going to furnish it and do it up and all that sort of thing. Or they could have like inherited it from a family member. I think that makes more sense because that explains why there's like furniture in. Because if you just buy a house off an old person that used to live there, they usually don't have furniture. Or if anybody used to live there, they usually don't have furniture. But yeah, I thought maybe they could have like inherited the house, bought it, and the living room is the room that they've started working on first. So that's why it's got like sort of not modern wallpaper, but it's kind of, it's more suited to maybe a younger couple, or it's kind of newer furniture, I guess, rather than the like cottage stuff and the stuff that we've got in the kitchen and the bedroom and everything. Same with the flooring. I imagine that they would want to like replace the floorboards and the flooring and everything. And yeah, I quite like how it turned out. I really like the idea that it's a couple's like first home. Usually when I buy a starter home, I don't really like think of anything like that where it's like a couple and they specifically bought a house like from somebody that used to own it before them. But yeah, we're just doing the garage, and I placed the painting on the inside as well so that it like matches, because otherwise the painting like clips through the wall. But yeah, we didn't actually finish the back garden on stream. I just did like what you see now basically. And then I will say though, when I were like building, something about the house were really annoying me about like the wallpaper, because I really liked that peach siding. Well, it's like a tan peach, I guess it's peach, it's a peach coloured wall thing for the exterior. I wanted like a stone wall, and I was flicking through every single wall, like a stone wall or a brick wall or something, and I just couldn't decide. So usually I like to have like a little accent wall, but this time I just settled on having the house all one colour. I thought maybe if the Sims do like, you know, decorate it or do it up or something, then they can do that later on. Also, using these debug post thingies from the debug menu, obviously debug, really good for getting columns. If they, you know, like in Get Together, there's that column that everybody uses. It's really good. It's just like a plain column. A lot of people put them on the houses, on the corners. Obviously that kind of Get Together, we didn't use Get Together, but they cost money. Like, they're really expensive and it adds up, especially when you're putting them on every corner. These are free. You need to fiddle about a little bit. You need to activate the Move Objects cheat, and you need to alt place them. So if you have the Sims 3 camera and you hold the alt key, you can place things freely, like off the grid and everything. But yeah, they're really good for adding columns to the house and adding a bit of detail for free. So I'm glad that I decided to put them down. And I've never used them before for that. I have used the black swatch of them to make like a debug base game bookshelf, which I did for a room build over on Instagram. But yeah, I never thought to use them as columns before. So a little tip for you if you're ever building a base game starter house, because they are classed as base game. So yeah, it's pretty good. And like I said, all the plants that I used are debug as well, so they're all like free, they're not actually there. And then for the back garden, I just put down a washing line, seeing as we used laundry day stuff, and I just put down some planter boxes from Outdoor Retreat. What made me want to use Outdoor Retreat was the foundation, because I liked that it has like peach in it. And then I just used like a few decorative items from Outdoor Retreat as well, but not a lot really, just like the planter boxes. And then for the back garden, I also added a little pond. I wanted to have a pond where it's like looks like it's built in purposefully. It's not like just like a round pond using the pond tool. One, because I think it makes sense to have like a dug-in built-in pond. I think a lot of old people have them. I know there's people in my family that have got like a pond where it's all like dug in and everything. I thought that would make sense. And also I thought it'd be like this, like a fountain, using the fountain tool, because I still cannot get to grips with the pond tool. And I thought, I've already put my fence down, so it'll just have to go in the place of where the debug fence is. The debug fence as well, your Sims will walk through it. Some of the debug fences, your Sims will acknowledge that they exist. This one, they do not. They will walk through it. So if you want to replace that, you know, you can do. Obviously, it's up to you. And let me know as well if you want me to like refurbish this house. I would be interested in like doing it up and maybe seeing how it would look in a few years. And I could use the same packs as well and see like what it, or maybe I could use different packs, because the reason I used cottage living was like it to kind of make it look older. So yeah, I guess we'll see. I think I'd probably use university, seeing as the house is for a teacher, so it would make sense that, you know, the teacher career came with Discover University, so it would make sense that I'd use Discover University. But yeah, let me know if you want to see me like remodel the house, do it up, whatever. I'd be happy to do that. It could be quite interesting, could be quite fun. But yeah, then after that we're just going to add some little minor details just to sort of finish the house off. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to wrap up the voiceover now and leave you with some screenshots of the house. I really hope that you enjoy this video, and if you have any build ideas you want me to do, feel free to let me know in the comments. As I say, I'm going to start saying that every video because I really do like it when people give me build ideas. But yeah, let me know if you have any suggestions, and yeah, I will see you next video, which should be Friday. I think I'm going to be doing oh, I don't know what I'm going to be doing actually. I'm thinking Friday I might even start the Not So Berry challenge. But we'll see what happens, because I've got a really busy week, so it might have to end up just being a speed build. But either way, I guess you'll see Friday. There'll be no stream tomorrow, which is Wednesday, because I've got a hospital appointment, so I'll not be able to do that. But yeah, anyway, I'm waffling and I'm going to shut up now and go. So I hope that you enjoyed this one. If you did, leave a like on it and consider subscribing if you haven't already. And I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you later. Bye.